Very good afternoon to our esteemed speakers and all the attendees who have joined us from different platforms at World Hospitality Expo 2022 Day 3. Our next session is on how to reduce food wastage by cold storages, which are being offered by Mr. Ahata Industries. But before moving to our session, I would like to introduce speaker and Mr. Anand, who have joined us today. Mr. Anand, who is CEO and founder of Ahata Industries and co-founder of Yari Industries, has a proven record of operating business by making the market strategy, operations, budget, project launching, and complete management. Today's speaker for the session, Mr. Prem Singh, is a senior manager, project and sales, and has over 25 years of experience in the area of project management like cold storage, cold room, HVAC industry, dairy plant, meat plant, fishery plant, etc. Hoping for a very insightful session on the topic how to reduce food wastage by cold storage. Over to you, Mr. Anandji.
Good afternoon. My name is Anand Kishor. I am founder of Ahata Industries. We do manufacture cold storages and blast freezers. When we choose how to reduce food wastage in India, before that, it was just a business for us. We have to manufacture the cold storage. We have to supply as per requirement of clients and consultants. लेकिन जैसे ही ये टॉपिक हमारे पास आया and we have analyzed and studied about this subject, then we come to know India में food wastage is a very big problem. If you go through Google, then you will come to know around 40% of food what farmers harvest goes into food wastage. 40%. And if you go to the hunger strike rate, India is 101 position in 116 countries. 2021 में 116 कंट्रीज में इंडिया की पोजीशन 101 है. Only 15 countries were left after India. So ये सब जानने के बाद ऐसा फील आया कि वी आर सो लकी कि हम इस प्रोफेशन में हैं कि हम चाहें तो हम बहुत कुछ फूड वेस्टेज को बचा सकते हैं. और सबसे बड़ी बात, सिंस वी आर डिस्कसिंग ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री, व्हाट वी क्रॉप ड्यूरिंग हार्वेस्टिंग एट फार्मर लेवल, वो एक रॉ फूड है जिसमें फार्मर्स के इमोशंस जुड़े होते हैं, वेस्टेज जुड़े होते हैं, उनके प्राइस और क्रॉप्स होती हैं. लेकिन जब वो हमारे पास घर में आता है या फिर एक होटल या रेस्टोरेंट में आता है, सी रॉ फूड वेस्टेज, उसके बाद स्टोरेज एट वेयर हाउसेस, उसके बाद ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, यू नो डीजल कितना महंगा है आज के टाइम में, उसकी कॉस्टिंग, देन वी कुक एट अवर होम और रेस्टोरेंट्स, हमारे शेफ्स, हमारे रेस्टोरेंट्स, वो सब इतनी मेहनत करके उस खाने को बनाते हैं. देन वी टेक द फूड और उसको या तो प्लेटों में कई बार छोड़ देते हैं या फिर एक्सेस इतना बना लेते हैं कि वो वेस्ट हो जाता है. सो माई सेल्फ, मैंने खुद ने डिसाइड किया कि भाई मैं तो कम से कम फूड को वेस्ट नहीं करूंगा और छोटी प्लेट में थोड़ा खाना लूंगा. अर्लियर बिफोर दिस टॉपिक मेरा ये एटीट्यूड रहता था कि यार खाना ज्यादा है तो क्या हुआ, पेट तो अपना है यार, पेट मतलब फैट की हो ना, उसको कम से कम मतलब खाने को अलग कर दो, अपने को क्यों, हमारा बॉडी कोई डस्टबिन थोड़ी है. लेकिन देन वी आफ्टर व्हेन आई स्टडी दीज रिकॉर्ड्स, देन आई फाउंड कि यार जो चीज हम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, हम स्पेंड सो मच मनी ऑन दान, चैरिटीज, जो चीज सबसे इजी है जो हम कर सकते हैं, कम से कम अपने लेवल पे खाने को वेस्ट तो ना करें. सो मुझे तो इस टॉपिक ने बहुत कुछ सिखाया है. तो आई होप कि मैं अपने आप को बड़ा लकी समझ रहा हूँ कि हम इस प्रोफेशन में है कि हम बहुत सारा खाना वेस्टेज होने से बचा सकते हैं, आइदर चाहे वो शॉर्ट टर्म स्टोरेज हो, कोल्ड स्टोरेजेस, या फिर आज इंडिया के अंदर पैकेज्ड फूड, ब्लास्ट फ्रीजिंग कंसेप्ट बहुत ज्यादा ट्रेंड में आ रहा है. बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज, इवन हल्दीराम, बीकानेर, एवरीवन इज गोइंग फॉर पैकेज फूड. एक्सपोर्ट बहुत हो रहा है, उसके अंदर वन टाइम आपको चीप मार्केट प्राइस के ऊपर क्रॉप्स को, फूड को कुक करना होता है, उसको आप बहुत लॉन्ग टाइम के लिए प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं। सेल मतलब ये आपकी पॉकेट को भी बचाता है। आप एक सोशल काम तो क्योस तो कर ही रहे हो, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ आप अपने प्रॉफिट्स को भी बढ़ा रहे हैं। सो मैं ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगाऊंगा। वी डू मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ कोल्ड स्टोरेजेस, ब्लास्ट फ्रीजर्स, एंड रेस्ट जो है मिस्टर प्रेम आपको गाइड करेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू। प्रेम जी, प्लीज ओवर टू यू।
Good afternoon and welcome all of you in virtual hospitality expo organized by Aajjo.com. I, Prem Singh, working as senior manager project and sales in Ahata Industries. Uh, Before me, many speakers and consultants highlights so many issues occur in during past 2 years of COVID-19 pandemics. COVID-19 pandemic आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या? Hello.
Yes, Prem sir.
I am audible or not?
Yes, you're clearly audible. You can proceed with the session.
Okay. Someone is calling. Would you please? And perhaps mainly hospitality industries face much more than other one sectors in this period. In these days, this industries is facing a challenging job to how prepare, how to cook, and how to serve before they have faced that for whom to cook. In previous days, during pandemics, they face these problems that whom to cook. But now these days, they have faced how to cook and how to serve. Today, I will describe mainly food wastage and safeties, food safeties also. From farm to consumers, due to global change in temperatures and environments, these are so many lacks and minor holes in these particular sectors, which is directly or indirectly related to good health, good safety for all of us. These days, due to COVID-19 pandemic periods, it's more important to solve all major and minor issues. Here is an estimated that 600 million people fall ill from contaminated food every year. This is the biggest data in the world. That's due to contaminated foods that people are ill from foodborne illness. Also, over 400 4 lakhs people die from foodborne illness. Approx 100 million people were estimated to going hungry and unnourished foods also. What a part of it, also around 1/3 food is wasted and lost in world every year. This is the most problem in the world. So we have all a part of play in reducing food wastage, increasing food safety. If we can capable to control this wastage, we will able to save our world from hunger, control pollutions, control wastage of waters, and also increase health and economic condition of peoples. Also, we have to work with government organizations, international organizations, private sectors, and civil society to raise awareness and all issues to implement action address to the problem in root cause of problems. Food association or organizations working with government to develop policies to reduce food wastage and increase food safety. To solve of these both purpose, we all had to focus on all levels, that is from farmer to storage to cooking to consumers, by providing education informations at the micro level to all of us and all behaviors also. In the real world, if we want to fight against health, poverty, hunger index, pollutions in the world, I feel that it's need to work on food wastage and safety also. As Ahata Industries is also contributing in this field since last 15 years ago and installed and sales thousands of cold rooms, blast freezers, deep freezers, cold storage in a different type of food processing industries, also along with this hospitality industries also. Here is the main key to control of food wastage and food safety. There are so many things we have to be changed in entire world. As per my view, apply and awareness in rich countries that waste almost 230 million tons globally per year. And this is a huge amount. One side we are struggling with the foods, and one side we are the wasting of the foods. So this is the main two controls. I don't criticize to rich country, but we need to aware some responsibilities against food. Second one, for reduce food wastage, we have to improve the facility of developing in developing countries like cold storage, transportations, infrastructure of products, handling and packing industries also. Third one is the regular supervision of food storage parameters, where we are storing the foods. There we have the parameters like temperature, like humidities, in which parameter we are preserving the foods, in which humidity we are preserving that foods. Fourth one is educate and awareness in the eating cultures. That is the much effective in the entire world. 5.1 is store and save food from insects and other animals that animals that eat less but waste more. 6.1 is increase investment, including enhanced international cooperations in rural agriculture and extension services, technology developments, plant and other livestock also. 7.1 is avoiding contaminations in food at different stages in processing industries, in catering industries, in hospitality industries, like that. 8.1 is ensure stable food, commodities, markets, and time access to information. Sorry. By reducing the large size of packing and packing foods in the market and encourage of small packing of foods. Today particularly, I want to focus on how we can reduce food wastage in hospital industries sectors. In the hospitality industries, there are so many related working instructions that we have to discuss, like food storage, storage temperature, humidities in freezer, food handling, sanitizing, insect-free zones, kitchen cell, and equipment extra. There are so many spaces in hospitality industries where we can reduce food wastage easily and can improve our profitability and help to save our customers' health. Some of them I will describe how food can be controlled from food wastage. First is cold room. Cold room has the main area from where we are dealing, we are touch with these industries. So we need to know that how we can save and store our foods in cold rooms. Why maintain of temperatures, particular temperatures for particular foods, particular humidity for particular foods. How we can know? We have to know about the bacterial growth conditions, that is danger zones, which is 60 to 7 centigrade temperature. At that temperature, bacterial growth is much more. So we have to control the temperature according to bacterial preventions, growth prevention. Also, the kind of foods like dry fruits and other foods that will be storage in normal humidities and normal temperatures, away from sewer lines, away from walls and floors and low humidity areas. Also, the frozen foods always be stored in minus 18 degrees centigrade, below 18 degrees centigrade, because below 18 degrees centigrade, there is no bacterial foods, germination is increased. Avoid keeping of hot cooked foods in refrigerated and cold rooms. Avoid unwrapped foods in the storage. Also, we need a particular chart for temperature and humidity of food storage nearby cold rooms, by which we can maintain particular temperature and particular humidity for particular foods. This is much more issues. So sometimes what happened in storage, that we are going to store different type of foods in storage at cold rooms, but we mix the so many products in cold rooms. So particularly there are some foods that needs different humidity and different temperatures, and that will make a big problem, that some food will waste or will destroyed and that lose their quality of foods. Why the same things? So we need to a particular chart for temperatures and humidity of foods near the cold rooms. Second one is the food handling. This is the main things in this hospitality industries, because up before other things like preservations and cold rooms, now we have to use for our customers. Now during food preparations and serving food, we have to avoid cross contaminations. In previous, I show a data that how many people go ill from due to food-borne problems and illness. That is a huge data in the whole world. So we need to avoid contamination of foods. We go with the safe foods, with a safe temperature, serving temperature. Don't mix the leftovers foods with the fresh foods. Also, don't use below temperature food to in serving times. That is the major issues in food handling areas. Also, we have to regular visit in our vendor at our vendors place, that how our vendor is serving selling us foods. That is the major issue in the food sector and hospital industries. Also, properly clean and sanitize after every use of dining areas, kitchen areas, cutting areas, and others, and preparing areas also, because there is so many chances of food spoiling of foods and contamination of foods. So we can control the food wastage by this particular food handling in this industry also. Third one is cleaning and sanitizing. By we have to always warm up of water up to 43 degrees centigrades to rinse and cleans of utensils and equipments and used in our kitchens. And also we have to be deep up to almost 30 seconds in 70 degree hot waters to avoid some. Also we have to avoid the towel cleanings and cloth cleanings of utensils. That is major issue in our food industries, by which we can save our food and save our food and stop wastage of foods. By using of poisoning by insecticides and other things with a particular educated persons, not by any other persons in kitchen area, because there is these are the harmful things, and we have to be used by qualified persons also. At last, by adopting these working parameters and eliminate these issues in this hospital industries, we can save our wealth along with the health of our customers also. If we want to save and save food, if we want to save and save food in the world, We should stop food wastage and food losses at every stage in the every sector, which is related with the foods growers, processing, and hospitality industries also. I think it can be easy or could be easy, but it can be start from today. And if we all start it today, we must succeed one day. That day, we are minimizing the world global warming, greenhouse gassing issues, and save our food, reduce of number of starving pupils, improve health of the world peoples, and save our planet for future generations also. Finally, thank you all for giving your valuable time to join us with virtual expo organized by Aajjo.com. And from today, we start to take part in these missions to save food and stop food wastage for the future world. Thank you very much. Thank you, followers.